Okay. Um, First of all, the reason I named this, I decided to title this video Magic Hybrid Number Polyhedra, is because not only does a hybrid number correspond to cubes or found in the cube form, but they also reach out to higher polyhedra, higher like dodecahedron and icosahedron and other things like that. Um, Second thing is that I know this magic ghost number cube doesn't look as good as it could be, and so that's why I included a link into a better visualized magic ghost number cube and instructions on how to make your own, so you can understand more about these hybrid number cubes. And also I'll include a link to the playlist with all these magic hybrid number cube, polygon, and polyhedra research. And I think there's about probably 212. This video will make 213, I believe. And the reason for that is so when you decide to investigate these magic hybrid number cubes further, or in their magic hybrid number higher polyhedra form, you can just look up the videos themselves to find out more about it. But the reason I wanted to post this, the reason I wanted to make this video and post it, is because I don't think people understand the significance that magic hybrid number cubes have made to me. They're probably the greatest discovery I've made of these magic ghost number cubes ever since I discovered the ghost numbers themselves in 2020. The central ghost number, the inner ghost numbers in purple at the inner corners, and the outer ghost numbers, which are all the same, 63. And you can learn more about this, like I said, by clicking on the link that brings you to the traditional way of constructing the magic ghost number cube. And for those in TikTok, I think you'd have to copy and paste the links into your browser to reach my YouTube channel, basically. So anyway, about these, here's a magic ghost number cube. And all I mean by ghost number is that, well, see, the way you do this, you add, the way I typically number these to study them better in a general form, is I label 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. These are the primary numbers. I write in blue, but you can choose any color scheme you want to. But the central, or what I now call the core ghost number, 21, is the addition of 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5 plus 6. This also works in multiplication form. You could multiply 1 times 2 times 3 times 4 times 5 times 6, and I think you'd get like 720 or something like that for the core ghost number. Everything that I do in addition can apply in multiplication too. So anyway, this is the typical way that I've always done my magic ghost number cubes ever since I discovered the ghost numbers, is that to the faces, these primary numbers are the most important. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Like I said, they add up to create this core ghost number. And then you go on to the outside. 1 plus 4 is 5, 4 plus 1 is 5. That's a commutative property, and that makes everything the same outside. 14s for all these squares, square corners, 16s and 12s. And then these cubical numbers of the 3 primary numbers and 3 secondary numbers gives you the inner ghost number, which if you go to the diagonal, you add 45 and 18, for instance, you get 63 on both sides. 27, 36, 27, 36, 63, so on. Well, okay, Now, the reason I think that, I believe I explained all this, but you can click the link or paste it into your browser if you're on TikTok, the traditional way of constructing a magic ghost number cube. Now, onto the magic hybrid number cube. And this panel is a little bit dirty because of its use. I bought the first panel today, the first of these, and this is the second one. This is my first one. It's kind of old and messed up, but this is a magic hybrid number cube. And what I mean by that is that these actually form real equations. This is called the real number instead of the ghost number. The ghost number still exists on the walls of these primary numbers. But the reason I've written these in blue and written these in green is because these are the input primary numbers. 1 plus 3 equals 4. That's a true statement. 2 plus 3 is 5. And 3 plus 3 is 6. Which, when you look at this again, it with the 3, you're producing the magic ghost number cube that I just now showed previously. But it has more properties to it. You'll still get 63 on the outside. You'll still get 18, 45, 27, 36, 27, 36, 27, 36 of the inner ghost numbers. I didn't complete all this because I wanted to zoom in and specify what makes these so important. The core ghost number 21, it still exists on the walls of the input primary numbers and the output primary numbers, because it would still go into 63 3 times 21. But the real ghost number is holding the place, is in the core, because it makes these statements true. 1 plus 3 is 4, 2 plus 3 is 5, 3 plus 3 is 6. And you can do the community property to do the outside of cube too. But I call these secondary numbers equations, sympathetic equations, I believe. Secondary sympathetic equations, because not only are these true, 1 plus 3 plus 4, 2 plus 3 equals 5, 3 plus 3 is 6, but also if you balance these off, 3 plus 3 is 6, 6 plus 3 is 9, 4 plus 3 is 7, 7 plus 3 is 10, 5 plus 3 is 8, and 8 plus 3 is 11. Those are the sympathetic equations that are true when you have a real number in the center. And all in all, and it goes much higher than this, higher polyhedra. That's the reason I label this magic hybrid higher polyhedra, or magic hybrid number polyhedra. I'm not really sure what I'm going to name it all, but this is the biggest breakthrough I've made in a long time, besides discovering the ghost numbers, is just simply putting a real number in there that completes a true statement on not only this, but higher polyhedra as well. Well, thanks a lot. Be sure to check out the links.